Johanna. Preserver. Johanna.
Artanis.
Amon.
I see your doubt, your fear. You were so alone, mewling in the darkness. Let me release you, all of you, from the suffering of this life. The infinite cycle of strife and anguish is at an end.
Your words are little more than poison, Amon. Your actions bring nothing but death.
They bring purpose, an end to a cycle none within had chosen. Your resistance will only bring unneeded suffering.
It has passed, Higherarch. He is gone.
Do you see now why you must separate from the Kala? Its light has faded.
I will keep him at bay. I will endure. I have felt his rage, seen his truth.
If you will not sever your connection to the Kala, then you will be contained, kept in stasis.
I will preserve the Kala however I must. If I must endure imprisonment, so be it.
Wouldn't that be great if like our ships had like automatic prison buttons? Someone's giving you a problem, just bloop. Oh, you're in stasis now. Sorry.
Look here, Higherarch. This material self-regenerates. It is no wonder the research of the Terrans claimed it to be from a recent epoch. My projections place it at several billion years old, if not more.
Zeratul's vision said that this keystone can guide us unto hope. What do you think it means?
Yes, guide us. It is a code wanting to be cracked. The keystone seems to be able to manipulate energies, but that may not be its sole purpose. I believe it stores its origin point within.
Its origin point?
Yes, I promise you. I will find out how this will lead us to the Xel'Naga.
Redouble your efforts, Karax. There is little time.
Alright, what I can't even do anything with this remaining solarite. Oh, if I deduct it. Oh, actually. If I tone it way down, I can bring it all the way up to 50. I can either warp in reinforcements or use a solar lance. Both those sound pretty good. I'm gonna go with the lance. What else do we got? Some new... There she is, happily in prison, or magical mystical
Robotic
prison.
assault units can now be added to our army, Higherarch.
What do we got?
I return to serve.
Portal creates a barrier that absorbs large amounts of incoming damage. Large units. Shadow cannon deals heavy damage to enemy or ground units. Deals bonus damage to armor units. I think I'm gonna go with the Annihilator because it sounds completely badass, and it can also shoot air units, so it can work with the stalkers better.
Hey there, your royal ness. Man, this is weird. I've never talked to no Protoss before. Hey.
If I have learned one thing from your commander Raynor, it is that we are not so different, Rory Swan. Continue your report.
Right. So, the artifact, the keystone thingy's all yours. We're in the middle of transmitting all our data to your engineer.
You have my thanks. Please relay my appreciation to Commander Raynor.
Hey, you got it, Skippy.
Skippy?
I like how it's almost like he took that as like an insult, almost. Like it wounded his soul. Skippy.
Zeratul, old friend. I have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Oops. I was gonna see what the other planet said.
As Higherarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology.
I really think I should go to Shakuras first. It sounds a lot more pressing.
No.
Higherarch, Shakuras is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
No.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Ire when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the Kala to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded, at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
The War Council awaits you. All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver.
First you consort with those Terrans, and now the Fallen Ones? It is heresy. You must know this.
The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the Aeon of strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Higherarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
God, she is so insanely racist. Just, oh, humans, puh, puh. Dark Templar, puh. Just spit in their faces.
I've been trying to isolate the major population centers in need of evacuation. The Zerg signatures far outnumber those of the Protoss, but most of the survivors seem to have gathered within Talametros.
There must be Nerazine phase-smiths you know among them. Those who stayed behind.
I am not seeing any Protoss life signs from within the engineering base, Higherarch.
Then they have met their fate.
Or perhaps they fought their way to safety. The Dark Templar do not follow our caste system. Some of their faithsmiths are trained warriors, skilled as any of ours.
That does give them an advantage I had not realized. But then, our people are very different.
Of course, Higherarch.
I wonder what the Protoss equivalent of like just hanging around in like sweats and a wife beater is, because they're always dressed up in like full battle regalia all the time. Like there's never any point where they're just relaxing and hanging out. We have no idea what these guys do for entertainment.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Talametros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Higherarch.
Oh, whoops.
Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Talametros, and even that is imperiled. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
What would you ask of us?
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
That's definitely not a lot of appraisal going on right here.
I am the blade of the cartoon. I will comply. I am but a phantom.
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher. By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Warriors, we must slay it before it destroys the conduit. Strike as one, Templar.
Look at this thing. Look at it. It's got a very like Cthulhu-esque look to it. So what does a void thrasher, what exactly does it consist on? Like what does it eat? Like what is there in the void? Does it eat other void thrashers? I guess. I mean, I want to know what the ecosystem of the void looks like.
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
Like are there void herbivores, or are they all just completely dastardly, horrific squid things?
By the void. Clever. Cartoon. I am intrigued. I will comply.
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
Woo! Just in time. Oh, I can just go and destroy this thing. Doesn't even matter.
Matriarch Vorazun, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating. Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
Oh man.
You must construct additional pylons.
I knew I had to construct additional pylons. When in doubt, construct additional pylons. That's my life's motto. Those those old-fashioned queens do not look good.
The conduit is under assault. Artanis, the city of Telemetros is powered by vaults of solar. If you can reclaim them, the reserves are yours.
Oh yeah,
Threat
shit.
has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
Very well. I am
We
here.
do have to get the MacGuffin here. Let's see what these things can do. Oh wow.
You must construct additional pylons.
Let our enemy. I am here in the shadows. Very wise. We move unseen. Let our enemy. I am here in the shadows.
God, they really are chasing me.
The darkness rides. Clever. Gospel.
And they're really trying to rebuild their, well, I guess I can't really blame them. We're trying to rebuild their lost hive.
Battle is upon us.
Shit, 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 shit. Summon some more. Get a one extra just for good measure. You can never have too many Dark Templar. Well, actually, I They're like one of the units I almost never use in general play. Even back to the first game, I just never really used Dark Templar. I guess I never really was the kind of... I've never been the kind of sneaky, cunning type of player. You know, who would use tactics like that. I've been always, here I come, brute force kind of player.
Another thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
Let our enemy know our fury. You have not enough mineral. I am here in the shadows.
That should buy the conduit more time. We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
State thy bidding.
No, he couldn't make it. Oh man.
From the shadows I come. You have not enough mineral. From the shadows I come. We from the shadows I come. Very wise.
No, I don't need to go this way.
I serve. For now.
Oh wow. Good. Good job, guys. To actually save the temple.
I am here in the shadows. For the reckoning. I serve. For now. I am here in the shadows. We move on. Let our enemy know our fury. Intriguing. You have not enough minerals. I am here in the shadows. Shadow. Cold. I am love. I serve. For now. It shall be as you say.
Oh, good. Well, fortunately, it decided to drop by pretty close to me here.
Void Thrasher against us. Slay it before the conduit falls.
Another Thrasher felled. Is there no end to these abominations?
Very wise.
What? I thought I killed that.
Be as you say. For the reckoning.
You must construct additional pylons.
I am here in the shadows. We are one with the shadows.
Oh, shit.
I am the
Well, thankfully, the beam knows how to discriminate between Protoss and Zerg flesh, because it just ran right through them all, and they turned out okay. Probably had a little bit of a headache.
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
Where is that last shrine? Who's it?
Shall be as you say.
There it is.
I am here in the from the shadows. I am here in the shadows.
We are recovering the last solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Higherarch.
No. Oh shit, I just lost all the Dark Templar. Not all of them, but a lot.
Another void thrasher has been summoned. This one is in the heart of the city.